All right, so I'm winning $524. I cashed it for 800. So I come in at the beginning of the shoe was like 11, 6 and 6. So I started getting a little lackadaisical in my head and shit. First thing I did, I didn't try to go on the patterns on my own. So I came in betting the one when I lost, right? Came in betting the one when I lost. I'm with the dude to be with his girlfriend all the time. Betting the one. So at the time we didn't know if it was Banco was dominant, player was dominant, right? But it was close. And I started trying to bet the one. And I'm like, oh, you fucking up. Because the way we play now is we make a bet on that one side and we don't bet no more to the series. We bet on that one side. We bet on that one side. So if you playing the one, you're gonna have to consistently keep playing it. That's good. We bet the one, right? If we bet the one, what we doing is if we make a bet on the two, we don't bet no more to the next series. When you playing the one, it fucks you up because if you lose after the two, you go bet the three. If you lose after the three, you go bet the four, right? So it kinds of fucks you up. It kinds of fucks you up, right? So it was only me and one guy at the table, and I started to get caught up. And I got down to like $600, $400, I was like, all right, now, normally I would just go all in, but I was like, nah. Then was going in my head, I was like, yo, you ain't even played the weak side yet. You ain't even played the weak side yet. So I was like, yo, chill, right? But you gonna play, and what saved me was the numbers was dominating. The player was dominating. But again, if you try the two on your own, you don't bet no more. You don't bet no more until, if you're gonna bet on that same side, you gotta have somebody that's hot on the drop. But you make a bet on the two and keep coming. And it's a legitimate bet because whatever side you bet the two on is dominating. Right? It's dominating. Right? So how I won this was so how I got back was more people came to the table. It was pretty much everybody was going the same side. When it's a split hand, usually I'm gonna lose because I might go with the person I like or whatever. But when it's a split hand, you definitely you bet in the same way you normally would bet. Meaning, if it's a split hand, you betting on the weak side. Okay, so basically, all right. So now again, you didn't worry about playing the patterns. Fuck the patterns. What you did was how you won was when you made a bet and you caught a run, right? You caught a run because somebody was hot. You didn't do it on your own. You was about to go against it, but it would have been stupid for you to play the one. Now you did play the one on the weak side. The furthest it came down was 2, right? You did play the one on the weak side, and it was dominating. When you got up, it was 20 player, 13 banks, and you played the dominating side. You played the weak side. You played the weak side. You bet on the weak side. So basically, like I said, the rules, you don't play the one, right? You don't play the one. Because if you play the one, if you lose, you're going to have to bet again. The way we doing now is we playing the 2, and we don't bet no more until the next series. We don't bet no more until the next series. So we don't spread ourselves thin, right? And we betting the 2 on the strong side. we betting the 2 on the strong side. And only way we're gonna bet that drop is, so that's what I'm saying. So like I said, when you playing the 1, what you doing is not good, because when you playing the 1, that means you gotta bet again and again and again, and you spread yourself thin, and then nobody's hot, you gonna get fucked up. Where you was playing the strong side on the 2. If you win, you play the next series.